Hello everyone and welcome to Netflix and Kill, where we watch and dissect a movie that is currently available on UK Netflix. And today's victim is Ouija. This movie is of the supernatural paranormal variety and barely has 2 stars on Netflix. So I was curious as to see whether it would actually be as bad as the rating suggests. And it is! And I'm gonna go into why. So a quick kind of recap about the plot of this movie. Best friends Lane and Debbie, when they're kids they like playing with this Ouija board, and then when they're grown up, Debbie, played by Shelley Hennig, finds a Ouija board in her attic and decides to talk to the dead with it, and then she mysteriously kills herself, and then all of her friends kind of want to communicate with her because they didn't have a chance to say goodbye, so they all sit round with the same Ouija board and try to talk to Debbie. But then it turns out they're not talking with Debbie, they're talking with some evil spirits, 2 evil spirits, a mum and a daughter. The reason this movie is so bad is because there is literally nothing original about this film. It just steals ideas from other better horror movies and kind of half-asses them. The plot line is overused. It's like every other ghost story I've ever heard before or seen in a movie. The soundtrack sounds exactly like The Ring's soundtrack. Even the actors can't really muster up enough energy to be scared for more than 2 seconds. When the scary stuff's actually happening, they all have frightened looks on their faces. Cut to another scene. Oh, they're all fine. They're all just getting on with normal life things on their laptop. The script writing just seemed to be very lazy. There's a lot of things that happen that you just kind of think, well, why are you doing that? Why is this happening? And then you're like, oh, well, it's because they need it to happen, for something scary to happen, or for the plot to move forward. For instance, her father goes away on a business trip. It seems like days after her best friend kills herself. And then even when all the scary stuff's happening, the dad doesn't come home. I doubt they even tell him, because why would they? Because if he came home, it might all be fine and he might look after them like a proper dad should. And it's not just the dad that's away on holiday, it's the parents of the girl who killed herself. So they have free reign of that old spooky house. How convenient. There's a scene where the boy, who I can't remember his name, he's cycling home and he gets off his bike to go through an underpass. I'm like, why are you getting off your bike? Just cycle through the underpass. But no, he has to walk through because something scary is going to happen in the underpass. And it wouldn't be scary if he just cycled right past it. I mean, it's just stuff like that that just makes you like roll your eyes, because it's just a lazy script writing. Lazy. Another thing that's too convenient in this film is Debbie's parents give Lane, our main girl, a box of some of her stuff that she might want to hold on to, and in there is a little penguin keychain, and it just happens to be a flash drive, and it just happens to have a video of Debbie doing a video of herself saying she's going to clean the attic, and that makes Lane think, oh, well, she must have found the Ouija board in the attic. I'll go look in the attic. I don't know why that video was ever filmed, why it was put on a penguin USB drive, other than it's just easy, isn't it, if Lane finds it. And as if the lazy script writing wasn't enough, I mean, this thing is just littered with fake jump scares. People popping up from behind doors, people popping up from behind, like in the dark, people popping up left, right and centre.
Oh my god!
Hey!
Oh my god!
It's me.
Okay, and now it's time for a game of horror cliche bingo. This movie's about a group of teenagers. No adults to be seen. Creepy old house. Creepy writing on the wall. Creepy basement. Creepy attic. Creepy mental hospital. Creepy kid. All the lights seem to not work all of a sudden. something behind them in the mirror. Doing research on the internet. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the fact that they called their search engine Search? Original script and good acting. No, I don't have that on my card. Paranormal expert out of nowhere. Bingo! I would put this movie in the same vein as, you know, Insidious. I would not put it in the same category as The Conjuring because I actually quite liked both of those movies, but Insidious, Annabelle, all these like spin-off movies that come out of more successful, you know, the Annabelle was a spin-off of Conjuring, which Annabelle was just terrible. It was terrible. Let's just put it out there. It was awful. It felt like an hour-and-a-half long advertisement for Ouija boards and not an actual movie that is meant to scare you because it's horror. It's not even a movie that I could hate watch. It's because it's boring, really boring. And I think the acting isn't bad enough for it to be a hate watch. It's just mediocre, just good enough. The script was just good enough to kind of pass to be a Halloween movie. The cinematography was just good enough. It was passable. This whole movie is a big bag of meh. It's just meh. I would give this film 1 star, which isn't any much different from what the people of Netflix have given it, but I don't think it deserves nearly 2 stars. I really don't. So 1 star is enough for this film. It's lucky that it's getting that, to be honest, because I was not amused. Well, here's the obligatory thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you liked this video. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these Netflix and kills just because, you know, it's just nice to watch new films that are free. You don't have to go to the cinema and pay a ridiculous amount to get in, and it means that all you guys at home can watch them as well if you have a Netflix subscription. So yes, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.